Hello, 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 all of my gorgeous, wonderful, fantabulous Gemini air signs. What gwon on, y'all? It is your girl, Tracy, with Ascension 225, Tarot and Oracle, and I am here to read your energy now, which is March 27th, so we're, pretty much a few days out from April until mid-April. So Gemini, how you doing? I hope you're doing good. I am also a fellow Gemini. If you didn't know, I was born straight out the gate on May 22nd. So this is going to be a general reading, guys. This is not a personal reading, but if you do need one, everything is in the description box, how you can hit me up, how you can book your reading, all that good stuff, all right? Thank you for being here today. I ask that you please do your girl a solid and give me that reciprocal energy by hitting that like, share, and subscribe button. I greatly appreciate that. All right, so this is a general reading, and take whatever resonates and leave the rest on the table for somebody else to pick it up, okay? So, Gemini, I hope you're doing well and abundantly blessed, like I said. And I always love doing Gemini readings. Our energy is so interesting. I can't believe that it's almost April 2026 already. It's almost mid-year already. Just trying to regather some peace after all the chaos that's happening in the world. But not only what's happening in the world, Gemini, let me tell you what's happening overhead. This information comes directly from Jimmy the Tarot Ship, or you can go to Great Awakener, his website, greatawakener.com. But this is, I always listen to him on a weekly basis, and this is the information that he has shared on his channel, Jimmy the Tarot Ship. So this is starting with our full moon in Libra on Wednesday, April 1st, which is also April Fool's Day. So the full moon, it's all about renewal. It's about realigning, connecting to your higher self, tapping and tuning in, or re-tapping in and retuning into your intuition and balance, okay? So, full moon in Libra, your fellow air signs, the equalizer, the one that brings the justice stick to the zodiac. Friday the 3rd, we've got Venus squaring Pluto. Venus, the planet of love. I believe Venus is Taurus's, at least starting out, that is Taurus's ruling planet. I think it changes the following month. But Venus squaring Pluto. Pluto is the planet of transformations, great awakenings, and all that other stuff, right? And then we've got Venus, the planet of love and beauty and all things love. So that could be very interesting. Wednesday the 8th, we've got Mars sextiling Uranus. Mars, the ruling planet of Aries, which we are smack dab in Aries season right now. And Mars, at least for the first portion of Aries season, is their ruling planet. Mars is the warring planet. And Mars is all about those basic needs that we all have to have satisfied. Hunger, sleep, sex, whatever. Okay, and Aries is, like the other fire signs, the I ams of the zodiac. I am. So they follow all of their dreams and all of their passions and desires. Okay. On the 9th, we've got Mars. Did I say Mars entering air? Ooh, Mars entering. Oh, and Uranus is the planet for Aquarius, the planet of forward movement, thinking outside the box. We're not resorting to old norms anymore. We're like we said, we're thinking outside the box, okay? And we're having more freedom of thought. I love that. On the 9th, we've got Mars going into Aries. So, wow, that could be a time where maybe we need to think about what we say more so. Maybe you need to think about it instead of just blurting it out, because Mars, the warring planet, this could be, it going into Aries could be a little bit of volatile energy. Even when Aries season started, I noticed that people were less patient and quick to anger and this sort of aggressive type of energy, and that comes from Mars, I believe. So use your words wisely, communicate effectively. Maybe you need to wait until the time is right and not when Mars is direct into Aries on the 9th, okay? On the 12th, we've got Venus sextiling Jupiter. Jupiter, the planet also of thinking outside the box, expansion, transformation. I love that. So this could maybe be transformative love for you, Gemini. New love. A love that transforms your life even. On the 13th, we've got Mars conjuncting with Neptune. Neptune reminds me of the moon. It can be a little tricky. It could be a little deceitful. It could create illusions or delusions for people. Okay? It could be untrustworthy type of energy to me. And then we've got Mars, the warring planet, going into this somewhat deceptive type of energy. Okay, so I would be highly aware of who's in my energy during that time frame on the 12th into the 13th. We've got Mars conjuncting with Neptune. And did I just say that? Yeah, I did. And then on the 15th, Mercury moves into Aries. Mercury, the planet of intelligent thought process as well as clear, concise communication, goes into Aries. Now, Aries may not have a problem saying what's on their mind, but this Mercury energy will give them even more cojones to say what they meant to say in the first place. So, Aries, please be objective in what you say and what you think during this time. You don't want to curse anybody out, burn any bridges, anything like that. All right? So Gemini. Because Gemini, you already say what's on your mind, and you're ruled by Mercury. Okay? So I would say that April could have the possibility of being slightly, or maybe a little more than slightly, volatile as far as the energy is concerned. And use your words wisely and your thoughts wisely. All right, enough. All right, so now let's get into your reading. That was like, woo, I didn't mean to go on that long. Okay, so what's happening for our Geminis? Did you like, share, and subscribe for your girl? Give me that reciprocal energy, Gemini. I really do appreciate it. And I hope you've already found a place to relax and that will enable you to receive a nice, relaxing place. All right? So we're going to start off with the T. What's the T with Geminis? I've got the scales. Your cousin Libra energy right here, balancing the scales. It could be karma. You could be winning a legal situation here. Scales are balanced like a mofo. I love that. And there's flowers in here. So I love that balance. And it says keep your life in balance, Gemini. I've got crib. It says birth or conception of a child or an enterprise. So this reminds me of like the sun energy in a way, where it's all about abundance, fertility, blessings. Some of you may be trying to have a family or expand your family. Okay, so that could be definitely happening for you. If you're trying to birth an enterprise, an idea, a business, a concept, that's also the energy that is needed. Coins, yeah, money's coming to you, Gemini. I love it. Love it. So abundance is coming towards you. I love that. Throne, position of authority. So some of you could be assuming a position of authority. Okay. Could be at a job, a career, wherever you work. You could be getting a promotion or an elevation of some type. This can also be, somebody like a lawyer or a judge who sits on a throne, who might be giving you these coins because of maybe some illegal situation here. Okay. I've got, marriage for you, gems. And I've watched other Gemini readings over the last few days, and there is new love, and I have seen this marriage card. As a matter of fact, I just did a Gemini reading last week, and it did mention marriage. Okay, so Gemini, what's going on? Love is trying to find your ass for sure. And I've got psychic ability. Trust your intuition. Especially trust your intuition when it comes to a new person coming into your life, new love entering your life. Use your intuition. Be that high priestess, okay? All right. Let me see. You might be, and at the bottom, I'll show you those in just a minute. I don't want to mix up the cards. All right, so ancestors, what say you? Way showers, ancestors, the all-knowing ones. What sort of intuitive advice would you like to give Gemini? I've got, your guardian angel is with you. And they're always with you, but this is just a reminder to let you know that you're never alone, Gemini. And you've got your guardian angel surrounding you and protecting you. Okay? Guiding you. Higher vibrations. You Geminis have been going through higher vibrations for the last, 5 years at least, since 2020, going through this spiritual ascension, this spiritual growth spurt, and it's still transpiring, okay? And what is in the crossing? I've got balance and harmony. This is important energy. This is strong energy for you to find this balance and harmony. And what other card did we see where it mentioned balance and harmony? Hold on. Yeah. Yes, this card is also saying to keep your life in balance and harmony. Okay, so that's a double message, gems. Okay, you're vibing high though. You're vibing high. I love it. I love it. Angels, what say you for our Geminis? I've got Archangel Zadkiel, and this is your angel, Gemini. Zadkiel is your archangel. How fortuitous. I love it. What does Zadkiel want you to know? You're karmic releasing something. You're karmic releasing something. People, places, or things, gems. It's time to release what's holding you back and step into a more radiant self. Ooh, vibe high, gems. And I love all of this purple energy, and that denotes higher spiritual wisdom. And then we've got Archangel Uriel, or Uriel. Who is he the angel for? Let me see. I don't see him on that page. How come he's not on there? Anyway, it's going to be okay, Gemini. It's going to be okay, according to Archangel Uriel. No matter what's happening, it's going to be okay. Everything is working out for you, gems. The angels of light are shining upon you, your situation, and anyone involved. If you're feeling overwhelmed or anxious, know this is a reminder of how much you care about things turning out well. And they will turn out well. All right? So thank you, Uriel, for helping me trust in the process. I'm a Gemini too, so I'm definitely feeling this for real. Alright, so we'll get into these cards at the end, and I want to get into the tarot right now with you, Gems. Alright, so I asked for 2 major arcana cards, that heavy-hitting energy. The first card that came out for you is Leo, and that is Strength card. Intestinal fortitude, courage, overcoming fear, overcoming what's blocking you. Okay, just like that last card just said, you know, no matter what's happening, everything is working out for you despite what may be trying to trip you up. All right, so continue, shoulders back, head forward in the strength type of energy. Okay, and if any of you have, I'm a Leo rising, I'm a Gemini sun, and Leo rising, and Aquarius moon. So this Leo energy definitely applies to me. And if you have Leo anywhere in your chart, definitely tap into that part of you. And then I've got this angel. I'm sorry. I looked at the card and I said devil in my mind, but for some reason out of my mouth, angel came out. All right. Maybe the angels, your guardian angel that we saw, the one that's protecting you, is protecting you against this toxic type of energy, this devil vibes. Okay, these devil vibes coming from people. It could be a work situation, it could be a relationship, friendship, could be any sort of toxic type of people, places, and thing type of energy. If you have, it could also be an addiction. Maybe you're dealing with some sort of, things that, that you need to have the courage to walk away from. Or have the courage to walk away from certain vibes that don't elevate you. How about that? All right. Hey, Marley. I hear ya. All right. So, Spirit, what do you want Gemini to know? What do you want Gemini to know now and until mid-April? Marley, I'm doing a reading. What do you want? What? Why? What do you need, buddy? What do you need? He never comes in here when I'm doing readings. It's always the other cat, but... Alright, so Gemini, Spirit, let's go ahead and cut these cards, and... Alright, so what's on the bottom? The energy that Gemini does not see. The King of Cups. Ooh la la. Do you have a King of Cups coming towards you? Since Geminis are going to be falling in love and getting married, according to the cards. Seeing this in other readings, like I said, as well. Marley, what do you want? Hold on for a second, guys. I need to see what's up with him. Alright, thanks, Gemini. I just had to feed the cats. Okay, so, he must have been really hungry because he never bothers me when I'm in here. Alright, so anyway, we saw the King of Cups, so I feel like this is a new King of Cups, somebody who's emotionally intelligent, balanced type of demeanor, you know what I mean? They know how to deal with their emotions, okay? And this is also somebody who has a full cup of love and emotion ready to give. What's in the middle, Holy Spirit? What else do we not see? Two of Swords. Someone needing to make a decision, or there will come a time when you, possibly over the next few weeks, where you have to make a choice, a decision. The twos are all about making a choice, and the Two of Swords, the swords being thoughts or expressing yourself verbally, making a choice, right? Some could be straddling the fence and not sure what choice to make. Wow. Maybe you're going to have a lot of choices here between suitors, Gems. We'll find out. All right, so Spirit, what's the current energy for our Gems? Eight of Swords, Queen of Wands, Death, and let me move this. Gosh, having some issues. All right. Current energy, Eight of Swords. What are you overthinking, Gemini? What are you overthinking? What do you feel trapped about? What are you all in your head about? This could possibly be self-sabotage because swords, like I said, are thoughts. All types of thoughts, right? This cat has this yarn tangled up all over him. Maybe you feel tangled up about something. Okay. Do not self-sabotage yourself, gems. Okay. You and all air signs are notorious overthinkers. All right. Queen of Wands. Leo energy. Well, fire energy. Okay. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. We are in Aries season, so we will probably see a lot of wands. Yeah. Queen of Wands is beautiful, sexy, abundant, a goal-getter, a go-getter. I said a goal-getter and a go-getter. Okay, so very passionate. And I love her. I love her. She's determined to get what she wants. And an empowered type of energy. Death and rebirth, Scorpio energy. What are you putting to death so that this transformation or this rebirth can happen, gems? I don't know what that is. I don't know if that's a rat or a bat. I don't know what the hell that is. But anyway, maybe you're all up in your head overthinking things. Maybe you're overthinking which goal or passion you want to go towards with this wand energy. Yeah. Something may need to be put to death here. Okay, so that you can lock that door and go out and open up a new door, a new possibilities. All right, but it's going to be okay. Remember, Archangel Uriel said it's going to be okay, and your own Archangel Zadkiel says you're going through a karmic release. So there are some things that are going to be released here, gems. All right, so that transformation can take place with this Death card. Chariot. You may be moving away from anything and everything with this Chariot energy, this water energy, this Cancerian energy. You could be moving or traveling with this Chariot type of energy, or just be this determined Gemini going towards what's going to make you happy in life. Going towards that. Okay? I love that it shows a handicapped cat on here. You could be overcoming some of your handicaps, maybe some of your fears with this Chariot energy by going towards, being determined and going towards, even if it frightens you, even if it scares you, even if you're fearful, to still have this strength. Okay. All right, Spirit. So some of the challenges for gems. What are some of the challenges for Geminis? What are some of the challenges for Gemini, Holy Spirit? King of Swords, Wheel of Fortune, High Priestess, Five of Wands. So we've got the King of Swords. One of the challenges under the Eight of Swords is this King of Swords. This is Aquarius energy, air energy, and like we said, it could be overthinking things, but maybe one of the challenges is coming to a firm choice, a firm decision. Yeah, right? Taking a leadership stance and being confident about whatever that stance is. You get no fight out of this King of Swords. You get no fight out of them. They're, pick your battles, right? But also, with the sword being in the down position, maybe you're not having the clarity that you need, and that is creating this Eight of Swords type of energy, because the sword upright is clarity. Wheel of Fortune, your fate and destiny, your karma. What's already written in your Akashic records, whatever you put out there, you will receive back. Okay? This is also a 10 card as well. The wheel continues to spin. Okay? Interesting. This is about expansion, because we also have Jupiter in the mix. It's a time for expansion, gems. Good fortune, expansion, a gateway to either a gateway to ascension, or if you are already in that ascension mode, reaching higher. Yeah, I love it. Because you're this Queen of Wands, very delightful, and you not only think it, but you do it. The other half of you is a fire sign. The other half of you is a Sagittarius. So you have that fire already within you. High Priestess under the Death card. Needing to be tapped in and tuned into your intuition so that you know what needs to be put to death. Figuratively speaking. People, places, or things, right? Be this all-knowing High Priestess, totally tapped in. Don't make a move unless you consult your intuition, okay? Yeah. And she's got all of the things she needs, and this could be you as a higher learned spiritual person, because the scrolls there, it feels like a certificate or an award or something. Maybe not an award, but for your continuing to do the work, you know what I mean? And to continue to aspire to spiritually grow. But something needs a death and a rebirth here. Transformation is needed. Utilize that Jupiter energy, okay? And then I've got the Five of Wands. There's some conflict here with this Five of Wands. Fives are about change. This could be about change, okay? This could be about change. Especially if certain things are put to death and you're going through this rebirth, there's going to be change. This could also be about not only conflict and chaos, and which comes along with change, but competition as well. Is there somebody you're competing with? Maybe there's you in this chariot and somebody else in the other chariot, and there's this competition going on. Where is this competition happening? Is it at work? Is it in some other area of your life? All right, Spirit. So one more little shuffle. Spiritual, final spirit messages for Gemini now and over the next few weeks. We're going to do one more shuffle. All right, Spirit, this is spirit guidance, spirit messages for all this energy that's on the table for Geminis. What do you want them to know? I've got the Fool. I love it. And the Hermit. Woo, major arcana, big time. And the Three of Wands. Yeah, Jim. This 2026 is a reset for everybody. This is a 1 year. This is the brand new start of a 10-year cycle. Okay? This is you taking that leap of faith to start this brand new chapter. What is your brand new chapter going to look like for the brand new start of this 10-year cycle? You're taking that leap of faith and you're going towards the sun, which is Leo energy, just like the strength energy is. Because you have faith. Wow. Go ahead, Gems, take that leap. Go towards the sun. Go towards abundance and happiness. Hermit. I love this Hermit energy because we all need to access this mode. And this is Virgo energy, and the Hermit represents going inward, taking inventory, self-inventory, in order to make discerning decisions about your life. Going inward and co-creating or collaborating with Spirit, saying, Spirit, I need guidance, I need insight. Please speak to me, talk to me, but you need to be quiet and for it to be just you and Spirit. Yeah, Three of Wands, future looks bright. Look at it. These sunflowers are standing at attention. The sunflowers follow the sun, so evidently the cat is looking towards the sun, and so are these sunflowers. More Leo energy. Okay? Follow the sun. Abundance and blessings. With this Three of Wands, this is all about your growth in so many ways. Okay? Your self-expression as a Gemini, as a person. Anything else, Spirit? Oh my goodness. And we're back to the King of Cups again. We're back to the King of Cups again. Interesting. Living your best life with this King of Cups energy that's coming in, because we've already seen the marriage card for you, right? We've already seen that. I love it. Congratulations in advance, Gemini. Y'all have just been blowing it out of the water. And I'm not just saying that because I'm a Gemini. I'm just, yeah, stability. Stability. That's what you're looking for as well. Stability. You also need to hold on to your coins. Save some money. Okay? But the fours are all about stability. And this is you holding on to your coins so that you can have that. Build for the future. Okay. This is really great energy, Gems. I really, really love it. It just really epitomizes the growth that you all have been going through over the last, few years. You know what I mean? So I love it. All right. So angel numbers. I've got 1331. Good fortune. Yep. We saw that. Yeah. We saw that the scales will be balanced. Okay. Scales will be balanced for you, gems. And we also have coins, abundance coming towards you, good fortune. I love it. And then we've got 2222. Any form you may be seeing these twos, you might be seeing 22 or 222 or 2222. This is about that feminine force, that divine feminine energy. It's all about relationships and balance and prosperity. Okay, you can do everything by yourself, but life is to be shared, Gemini. Partner up with the right spirit and you'll become a force, like a power couple. Honor commitments and people around. Don't judge. Listen. I love that. Somebody new is coming into your life, Gemini. I mean, it's pretty apparent that love is coming towards you. Just make sure you guard yourself against any of this toxic energy. It is, if there's any toxic energy in your life, people, places, or things, it's time to give them a proverbial middle finger and lock that door. Okay? All right. And your universal message is, you will soon be surprised and grateful for how everything happened the way it did, for you to receive better and greater, Gemini. It's all adding up in your favor. Trust the process and how things are unfolding for you. I love it. That's beautiful. Beautiful. It's beautiful. Now this could be really the last message. Final message for Gemini. Holy Spirit, give us a funny one. These are funny. Give us one last funny message for Gemini. What do you want to say to Gemini now and through mid-April? Okay. We'll take the first one that fell, and it says rebel, because fuck it. Yeah, a lot of Geminis, including myself, we are rebels. All right, and we just need to give no fucks and put the BS or the toxic people, places, and things in the fuck it bucket. How about that? All right, Geminis. All right, all the way from the ATL. I hope this resonated in some way for you, collective. Let me know. Hit that like, share, and subscribe button. I appreciate you. And yeah, I will be doing love readings and everything for you guys. I'm only doing, from now on, I'm only going to be doing air signs and fire signs. I just wanted to let y'all know that, if in case you're looking for other signs, I'm no longer doing the other signs, okay? And since air fuels fire, then it's just the opposite of each other, right? Okay, so anyway, I babbled on too much. I love you guys. Mwah. Take care, you guys.